Happy Thursday. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? I trust that everyone is having a beautiful morning. Hello. Yes, God. Okay, I'm seeing hearts, so I think that means that everybody can hear me. I want to take a moment this morning to speak about discipline and the fact that, yes, God. Okay, perfect. All right, so discipline is freedom disguised as restriction. Okay, discipline is freedom disguised as restriction. And when we think about discipline, we may think about like doing a certain thing or making sure that we're, adhering to a certain routine or a certain schedule. And that is true. However, discipline expands way beyond that. And just like everything else in our lives, discipline begins in the mind. It starts with being disciplined in the mind. It starts by being mindful of what we are giving our attention to. And it also involves making decisions, making clear decisions. A lot of times when you think about discipline, people think, oh, I need to start doing this and I'm going to start doing this and this and that. When in actuality, discipline is more so about stopping doing things. Okay, discipline is more so about subtracting than adding. Yes, God. Thank you, TikTok, for continually liking the live. Yes, I always watch the recordings, but today I connected on time. Yay, I'm so happy. Yes, God. I'm so glad. Thank you for continually tapping the live TikTok, and thank you for spending a few moments with me this morning. So I want to talk about the different types of discipline that there are. And what the 80-20 principle I discussed yesterday about Pareto's principle, which is basically getting 80% return on a 20% investment. And typically we are either getting a 20% return on an 80% investment, or we're getting an 80% return on a 20%. And over here, baby, we like to be on the 20, getting 80% back. Yes, God. In my daily prayer time, and I brought my phone so I could catch you live today. Think it was a clear decision. Yes, thank you so much. I'm so excited about these lives. I'm so glad that we get to spend this time to meet every day. I'm also so stoked about the lives that we're doing inside the Quantum Prayer Circle community. We had 3 people join yesterday. Yes, God. And we love having new members in. We do meet inside the Quantum Prayer Circle every single day at noon Eastern Standard Time, and we share our gratitude and we ground ourselves into remembering our divine identity. And it's just amazing. It's really dope. I love the change of focus. The word discipline has a heavy energy nowadays. Yes. So yes, because discipline can feel like very much like dread and drudgery and I gotta do it and gotta do this. But here's the thing, right? Discipline is the key to freedom. Yes, baby doll. Mommy's talking to her friends.
Mommy, can I have a balloon?
You can have a balloon. Let me get my baby a balloon real quick, and then I need you to give Mommy some time to talk to her friends, okay? Okay. Here's one.
What balloon?
Uh-huh. It says Happy Valentine's Day. I love you.
I love you. And Happy Valentine's Day. What's that?
You got love you on your shirt, and you got hearts all over your shirt because you're a lovey girl.
We're going to make this.
We're going to make a cake. We are. We're going to have a Valentine's Day party, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to make that.
Uh-huh. Okay, go in there so Mommy can talk to her friends, okay? Thank you for being a good listener. So, discipline, right, it feels like something that's restrictive. It feels like something that is holding us and forcing us, right? But the thing is when we decide that we are going to have order, God loves order, okay? Abundance loves order. Prosperity loves order. Success loves order. We have to be clear about that. And so again, discipline is not necessarily about doing a whole bunch of new things. It's about actually taking a look at what we're doing and stop doing some things, okay? Because to me, the opposite of discipline is comfort. Okay. And a lot of times we have addictions to things that are making us comfortable. Remember what Mommy said, I need you in there until Mommy's done talking, please. Thank you for being a good listener. We want to be comfortable. We want to be feel good. We want to experience pleasure. And there's nothing wrong with wanting and experiencing pleasure, but there's a time and a place for everything. Okay. And if we want to move forward, if we want to realize the divine assignment that God has for our lives, we need to be capable of holding that. And in order for success to be able to come to us, we need to be able to make sure that our attention and our energy is going in a specific particular direction without being distraction. So to me, discipline is more so about removing distractions. Okay. And allowing ourselves to make a decision about the future versus the instant gratification. Am I going to get up now, or am I going to hit the snooze button? Am I going to make sure that I build up enough time in my day to get my movement in, to get myself ready, to get myself dressed, to make myself a healthy breakfast, to, you know what I'm saying, to do the thing. So the first thing that we can do to be disciplined is make sure that we are creating space in our day for all of the things that we want to do to nourish our mind, body, and spirit. By the way, if you don't know me, my name is Megan. I'm the CEO and founder of Yes God Wellness, which is a holistic health brand dedicated to the mind, body, spirit connection. Also dedicated to helping you remember that you already have God within you. You don't need to seek and search and get validated and get confirmation from anything else in the world. Not a relationship, not a number in your bank account, not a number on the scale, not nothing. Okay? Yes, God. Thank you. So being willing to look at ourselves, take accountability for ourselves. What am I leaning into that is giving me temporary comfort, but is restricting me from long-term success? Am I using food as a comfort? Am I using trees as a comfort? Am I using alcohol as a comfort? Am I using scrolling as a comfort? Am I using sleeping as a comfort? Okay, what are the things that I am doing that are taking away from the order that can be established in my life? Is my house a mess? Is my workspace a mess? Do I have clothes everywhere? Do I leave dishes in the sink at night? Do I have, you know what I'm saying? Is there a lot of clutter around me? Am I scattered and rushing in the morning because I don't allow myself to wake up and give myself a smooth start to my day? So I want to go ahead and move into some practical ways that we can start to implement more discipline and more order in our lives, okay? And of course, they involve when we first wake up and before we go to bed. Thank you for liking the live. And everyone focuses on morning routine, morning routine, morning routine. And yes, morning routine is important, but morning routine starts with evening routine. I'll say that again. Morning routine starts with evening routine. You cannot expect yourself to wake up early and feel refreshed and feel ready to start your day if you are spending your evening scrolling, and falling asleep at 1 o'clock in the morning. Thank you for being a good listener. Thank you for being a good listener, baby doll. Yes.
I put the balloon on the door.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. But right now, mommy needs to talk to her friends, okay? She's not going to listen to me, and that's okay. So being sure that we are guarding our gates at night, okay? Guarding our gates and being mindful of, again, what we're giving our energy to, because the thing is whatever we're giving our energy to is growing in our lives. When we are constantly giving our energy to our exes, how such and such did us wrong, how this celebrity broke up with this at the Super Bowl, and all this not like craziness in the world, right? And the Epstein files. And yes, I'm going to mention the Epstein files because we're really just now understanding that the government doesn't like us and that the government hates us. Like, really? We're just now getting that? Where have we been at? I'm looking at everybody's like, oh my God, I'm so appalled. They've been doing this. Like, we ain't know that? We didn't know that? Come on, y'all. Where have we been at? Just stop it. Stop it. Because the thing is that the government is a reflection of the collective consciousness. Instead of worrying about Epstein, worry about your uncle and your grandfather and your dad. Okay? And the people that you allow under your roof right now. But anyways, I'm going to leave that for another time and place. But just to say, the point is that the best thing that we can do for the world is to focus on ourselves. The best way that we can uplift The community is to uplift ourselves. The best way that we can move towards being in a position to be able to help children and help mothers and help the marginalized people in our society is to help ourselves. Hold on, because she's doing the most right now. Give me a minute, y'all. What do you need, baby? You want to start decorating with the balloons?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give you 3 balloons, and then I need you to give mommy some time, okay? Because we're going to go to school in a minute. Here's one. Here's 1, 2. Look, 1, 2. Come over here and get those. 1, 2. 3, 4.
3, 4.
Here, I want you to go put that back in the kitchen, please. Okay? Thank you. Here's your 4, and then I need you to leave the rest because Jason and Journey want to do some too, okay?
Okay.
So here's your 4 right here. Please go put this back first. I need you to put that back. Sorry, y'all. I have to drop off, but I really enjoyed being with you. Yes, God, I'm so glad you had a few moments to spend. That's why I'm like, I didn't know that, like, when people, the thing is that, okay, I'm not going to go there because it doesn't matter. I'm going to be disciplined and stay on topic. And so that is kind of the point of what I want to talk about today is just staying focused, y'all. We got to stay focused on the prize. Stay focused on the prize. And guess what the prize is? You. You are the prize. Your health is the prize. Your mindset is the prize. Your organization is the prize. Making sure your space is organized. Making sure your thoughts are organized. Making sure your time is organized. Okay? Allowing yourself to build time into your day to prioritize the things that are important.
My cousin Melton. My cousin Melton.
Okay, baby. I need you to go back in there. Thank you. I need you out of here.
Ma!
I don't want you in here while I'm talking to my friends. I see it. You did a good job. Give me 5. Thank you. Now go take those and put them other places. We're getting ready for a party on Saturday, so she's getting dressed.
I want that.
Yes, Scott. I see you dressed and ready on live every day. Your routine is great. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, because guess what? I have made a decision that I am going to be a vessel for God to use me how God needs to use me. And because of that decision, there are some actions that I must execute to make sure. All right. I need to make sure that I'm up. I need to make sure that I have poured into myself because I would never dare turn on this camera and go live until I have first taken the time for myself and my children to pour into us. Okay. I make sure I do my gratitude. I make sure I do my journaling. I make sure I do my quantum prayer circle. We have a whole community called the Quantum Prayer Circle, and it's specifically designed for this. You wake up every single morning to a new prayer, and there's a self-concept rampage in there every week. Every single day we go live, and this is Justice. Do you want jelly beans? You're not going to get them unless you get out of Mama's office.
Mommy,
Listen, listen to me. Do you hear me? Yeah. You're not going to get jelly beans unless you get out of Mama's office. Okay?
I can't.
So I need you to be a good listener. And I need you to take these and I need you to put these in other rooms in the house. Okay?
I'm gonna get bored.
Okay, thank you.
I'll
be having to bribe her with jelly beans, y'all. Because she don't listen. This is so hard because children and life, and I'm pretty focused and still feel stuck. I understand. Never mind. The sleeping masses focus on their own life and the lives of our loved ones. Yes. Yes. And so the thing is that this is what I mean about discipline. Okay. You have to be disciplined. When you set that alarm, you have to make time in your day. You got to get up earlier. If you're feeling like you're rushed and your children are kind of overtaking your time, you must wake up earlier. And before you can wake up earlier, you must go to bed earlier. You must discipline yourself and say, I'm going to put this phone down. This phone is pulling me down a rabbit hole. It's sucking up my energy and my attention. It's 11:30 at night. I need to go to bed because my alarm is set for 5 a.m. And I need to make sure that I am getting enough hours of sleep. All right. So again, discipline is not necessarily about doing more. It's about stopping doing what you're doing. It's about removing the distractions. It's about being able to start training your mind and saying no, because your mind wants to be focused on something. Your mind wants to be entertained. Your mind wants that dopamine hit. You have to be willing to say, I'm in control. I am in charge. Right now, this is not what our priority is. Our priority is making sure that we are beginning our days intentionally, that we are waking up early enough that we can say thank you, that we can say our prayers, that we can speak affirmatively over our day, that we can write down and say, the dentist appointment I have today is going to be amazing. The walk that I take today is going to be wonderful. The emails that I get today are going to be filled with good news. The payment notifications and the orders that are being placed are going to be wonderful. The feedback, the conversations, right? We have the power, so much power over our reality through intending them, getting clear about what do we want to happen today, and then being grateful in advance for those things already happening. This is what my brand is all about. This is what my prayers are all about. This is what my self-concept is all about. Becoming the person that already is successful, already is whole, already is worthy, already is valuable, already is enough, just because I exist. Just because the egg and the sperm met and I came through this world, I was baptized through my mother's waters and wombs, baby. That's it. Anything after that is just an experience. It's just something I've been through. It's not who I am. My identity is divine. My identity is whole. My identity is worthy. My identity is enough. I don't need my ex to do something to make that true. I don't need anybody else to do or not do anything else to make that true, because my supply is coming from God. God is bringing me the right people. God is bringing me the right opportunities. God is bringing me the right connections. God is bringing me the abundance. God is bringing me the business ideas. God is bringing me the job opportunities. God is bringing me everything that I need. The channels may change. Okay, but everything is coming from God. And so I am going to move in that way, and I am going to honor this beautiful vessel that God has given me. I'm going to make sure it gets enough sleep. I'm going to give it good things to focus on. I'm going to give it good content to consume. I'm going to give it meditation to be able to train, right? I'm going to honor this vessel that God has given me. And that is what we do inside the Quantum Prayer Circle. That is what we're doing in Bali, October 20th through the 26th. If you're interested in coming with us, we are doing a complete identity reset. We're going to be doing a complete identity recalibration. Okay, we're going to be learning about our nervous system. We're going to be training our nervous system, training our mind, learning how to create and co-create with God instead of allowing the mind to try and control us. Because the mind wants comfort. The mind wants familiarity. The mind wants to be lazy. The mind wants to justify laziness. The mind wants to justify smoking weed all day. And y'all, I used to be a bona fide pothead. Okay? Years and years and years and years. And by the grace of God, thank you, God. Okay? I am sober, baby. Sober, and so happy and so grateful. And I used to really talk myself into, it makes me more creative and it allows me to process my emotions and I'm not saying this for everybody, but I'm saying for me, as for me and myself, it was a hindrance. It was a distraction. It was something that definitely didn't want to get up early in the morning. Definitely wanted to eat some bullshit all the time. Definitely wanted to be creative, but not necessarily execute. Okay, so just to say, yes, God.
Mommy, look.
What did you do? I gotta look, y'all. Give me 1 second. Wow, I love it. Such a good job. Thank you so much. Okay, Mommy's almost gonna talk to her friends, okay? And then we're gonna go to school. Okay, I need you to stay out of Mom's office.
Mommy.
Yes. I know, you did a good job, sweetie pie. Yes, God. Thank you for keep tapping the line. TikTok, we're at 2K. 2K. Yes, I'm definitely at the eating bullshit all the time phase. Yes. And there's no shame in condemnation. Okay? There is none. We don't need to beat ourselves up. We don't need to guilt ourselves. We don't need to feel bad about ourselves. We don't need to look at other people and compare ourselves, because there's no one better than you. There was no one who can do what you do quite like you. There was no one who has been specifically chosen for your assignment other than you. So we don't need to be looking around at other people and what they have and what they're driving and where they live and what they wear and how much they weigh and what they look like. We don't need to be comparing anything. There is no comparison. No one compares to you. You are perfect. You are whole. You are complete. You are worthy. You are deserving. Okay, you are a vessel for God's love on this earth, period. No one is you. And see, capitalism will have us thinking that we need to compare ourselves, because a lot of people are walking around with this image, right? They want to have a certain home. They want to have a certain appearance. They want to have a certain aesthetic. Whole time they're miserable. Whole time they're complaining. Whole time they're a drag to be around, okay? Because they are so caught up in their ego. They are so caught up in blaming and shaming and looking and feeling entitled about what people should and should not be doing for them. It's all ego. All of that is ego, okay? And so we have to be mindful that, number one, we are not in that ego. And number two, we are not surrounding ourselves with people in that ego, because that will start to pull your energy down. That is a drain on people's energy, all right? Gratitude is the attitude for success. If you think about anything, you have to become the person before you actually see the thing unfold. You have to decide, I want to be a nurse. You know what? I'm going to be a nurse. You know what? I'm going to go to school. You know what? I'm going to do my studies. You know what? I'm going to discipline myself and do these tests and do this and this and that. So just like that is true, the same thing is true for anything else you want to do. You have to become that person first. Okay? And so when you become that person first, you then make decisions that you decide, I'm removing distractions. Thank you so much. Share the writing out your day. Okay, I'll share that and then I got to run. Thanks for the balloon idea. Yes, God. I like this praise. Comparison is the thief of joy. Yeah, phrase, the comparison. Exactly. So I'll tell you what I wrote today, right? So this is how I write. 12/12. You can see the date, right?
Mommy, I got the balloon.
Amazing, Judy. Dear God, thank you for this incredible day. I love how seamless everything unfolds. I love how new members of the Quantum Prayer Circle are flocking in. I love how wonderful my body feels. I love how consistent. I love how being consistent is changing my face and my body is T. I love how people. Baby, I can't even read my writing. I love how people are signing up for the Bali retreat. I love being a vessel of service. I love being the plus. I love how people keep, I love waking up early with ease and getting my work for the day done by 3 p.m. Why? Okay? Because I am making the intention 3 o'clock. Because guess what? When my children come home, I want to be present with them. I don't want to be on my computer, on my phone, working when my children come home. So guess what, Megan? You got a deadline. I am being organized. I am being disciplined with my time. I am planning it in advance. I am not allowing the day to unfold frantic and chaotic and running around and putting out fires. I am saying at 5 o'clock in the morning, this is what's happening today. I am speaking it in advance. I am holding the vision in advance for what I want to see come to pass. I love my work. I love having my work done so smooth and seamlessly, and how I have quickly become monetized on YouTube. Okay, because I was monetized on YouTube, I didn't post for a while, and my watch hours are going up and up and up, and so I have seen an increase. So I'm speaking in advance. I love that I'm monetized. Not I hope my YouTube gets monetized. I hope people watch my. No, I love being monetized. You see the difference? I'm not asking and begging and pleading. I am thanking God that it's done. Be still and know that I am God. I am being thankful that it is done. I am not begging. I am not hoping. I am not wishing. I am not pleading. I am being thankful in advance that it is done. And I am trusting and allowing God to figure out the how. I'm not worrying and busying myself with how things fold out. I am going to the end, and I am being thankful for the end. Okay. What else did I say? I love receiving so many streams of income and how my apparel sales are skyrocketing. Okay, I love how you keep amazing me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so this is another practice that you can do to begin. Yes, you're so welcome. To begin to start planting those seeds, okay? Plant the seeds, because what happens, whatever you give your mind to focus on is what it gets busy with. Let me say that again. Whatever you give your mind to focus on is what it gets busy with. Stop focusing on Cardi B and Stefan Diggs. Stop focusing on the Epstein files. Stop focusing on the red pill content. Stop focusing on your narcissistic ex. Stop giving all of these things all of your power. You're giving your power away. Why would you do that? Why are you doing that? Don't do that anymore. I don't know what the balloon idea was, but this girl done took all my balloons. I got like 20 balloons. We're doing a Valentine's Day party this weekend. But yes, God, Bad Bunny, all of it. It's like, who cares? Who cares? People just you just given all that power, and they know this. Why do you think they're in these positions? Because they are harvesting our energy. All right. So again, we'd love to have you in the Quantum Prayer Circle. We go live every single day at noon. We'd love to have you in the conversation. I share this and so many other resources. There's a 7-day reset in there. There are courses about forgiveness, about the power of imagination. We have subliminal programming. So, I mean, it's the bee's knees. Okay. And hi Katia on Facebook and all the other lurkers on Facebook that are watching but not pressing in the live. I feel your energy, boo-boo. I see you and I love you, but it's all good. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I'm grateful for you. I am wishing you nothing but peace, prosperity, love, success, good news, miracles, blessings, unexpected money dropping in your lap, okay? Unexpected ideas dropping in your mind. Be willing to follow those ideas. Be willing to follow your excitement and your enthusiasm, okay? Because that is where God is meeting us, when we have the courage, when we have the discipline, and when we have the faith that we don't need to know the whole route in order to take the next step, all right? I love y'all. Thank you so much. Bye.